welcome fluoride junkies, and today we're going to be looking at the connection between Osiris and Abraham, because that's who Osiris is following. Abraham is following Osiris. Okay, we know who Osiris is because it's the gods of resurrection, isn't it? Just like Jesus. This Jesus and Serapis, and this is what I'm saying. We make these connections. So basically, we're going to tell you about the tamarisk tree first, because in ancient Egyptian history, the resurrection of Osiris tells us that the sarcophagus holding his dead body floated away down the Nile, landed on the coast of Phoenicia, and immediately sprouted into a tamarisk tree. Okay, the coffin was probably made out of tamarisk wood, and obviously with the water of the river, it's resurrected and came back to life into a tree, encompassing Osiris within the tree. The king and queen of Phoenicia at that time, which is Babylon. The Phoenicians was Babylon. That Phoenician language goes right back to ancient Babylonian. So in Babylon, Osiris was turned into a magical pillar. Okay, these are the things with idols made of wood. Dun dun dun. No, idols made of wood. I cannot save. Okay, remember that, because that's what the creator says about these things. Anyway, long mystery over, because we've just cracked the code. Ancient aliens channels and history channels, like, they even know what this is, or they're just playing stupid, because when you really look into it, I found it. So these posts they see, in ancient Egyptian pictures, and they're like, it must be some type of ancient technology. They used it to levitate the pyramids. What is it? This is the post of Osiris. Okay, this is literally the post of the legend of the coffin, which encapsulated Osiris. This is the pillar of Osiris. Okay, this is the pillar of Osiris. This whole image is the Ankh is Isis, okay, which is the female version, and then you've got Osiris, which is the post, which is the resurrection, and then you've got the rod, which he rules with. Okay, yeah, this is Osiris. This is what it means. It means Osiris. That post means Osiris. That's obviously a physical post somewhere in the world. That's probably some ancient artifact. They've probably got that, the Vatican. Anyway, so that's what that is. Okay, that's what that is. But anyway, moving on. Now we've just decoded that final mystery. Once Set had heard that Osiris was back in the pillar, he came and he chopped it up into pieces. Okay, and he sent those pieces all around the world. So Osiris had then been found by Isis, resurrected. Then Set had chopped them up again into little tiny pieces, and then scattered them all around the earth. And then Isis went to find out him again with the help of her sister, and found all the pieces, bar his man bits, his penis. So this is where you get Abraham, right? Abraham goes up, doesn't he, with Isaac to make this sacrifice of Isaac, and Osiris turns around and says, this is what I must do with my son. Now, if you understand that Jesus is from Osiris, because Osiris is the morning star pretty much, they're all connected, right? So his son is Jesus, which is the lamb, okay, which is the lamb on earth, which he's going to use to undo everybody's sin that he's responsible for. Okay, it's all ancient mystery religion, it's all interwoven. Okay, so then because Abraham doesn't, he doesn't let Abraham sacrifice him because he needs Isaac, okay? Because Isaac is the line from Shem, okay? And that from Isaac you beget Jesus. It's in the same bloodline, okay? You beget the lamb, the man version, the lamb, which is another resurrection thing anyway. And obviously we've all just had resurrection, haven't we? Because I haven't, but because I don't celebrate Ishtar, but everyone's just been celebrating Ishtar, who is also Isis, okay? Osiris as well, all of them, okay? These are two of them together, okay? Ishtar is, you've just celebrated Ishtar, which is, she's a goddess of resurrection, okay? Osiris, goddess, god of resurrection, the dead, afterlife, okay? El, right? So this is that pillar. So now we've discovered all this ancient mysteries. Abraham, yeah, calls El Olam, right? We know El is a Canaanite deity. He's not the first creator god. He doesn't claim to be that, but rather he's the son of, okay? Because they're all like the son of Osiris, okay? They all do this. They're all of that line. Right, so to further my claims is, because this is why I told you the story about Osiris, is that when they found him again and they couldn't put them all back together because he's missing his penis skin, obviously, they later make a covenant with their lord El Olam, which is El, the Canaanite deity, O is Osiris, and Lam is the Luciferan man, which died because he owned all your sins. So to further that bond with them, the covenant was made that Lord Osiris, that they be circumcised, and this is a ritual to Osiris, because Osiris also lost that part of his flesh. So therefore, you're mimicking. It's a ritual, okay? You've opened into an Egyptian religion, and you've took part in an Egyptian religion ritual, okay? And this is why it all ties in, okay? So now you've got Abraham worshipping Osiris, also making body mutilations to him and his sons, to mimic Osiris, okay? Osiris's lost phallic, lost penis. So yeah, so this is what I'm saying. You see, there's the, in the scriptures, yeah, there's the beginning and the end. There's the creator, and there's when he turns up to wipe the slate clean and settle the debts for everything. But in between that, you've got the sons, like, of the deceiver, okay, of the adversary on the earth. Also the sons of Aten, okay, which we'll get into. So when they make this covenant to Osiris and they plant a tamarisk tree and he calls on his name, Osiris the lamb, because Osiris was the lamb, wasn't he? And he also has another lamb on earth. We've uncovered two mysteries there. We've finally uncovered what the hell that symbol means, which is Osiris, the pillar of Osiris. So we've uncovered that great mystery, and we've also connected Abrahama and his sons, Isis, Ra and El. Yeah, I know. Well, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It just goes on. These are the lines. It's honestly, it's a minefield. It's absolute minefield. They've got you believing their religions with the purity of truth. However, it's just utter deception. And then listen, because after the flood as well, in Genesis, I think it's Genesis 6:4, it says there were sons of Aten, Nephilim, and and sons of man on the earth. Okay, now listen, the Epic of Gilgamesh in those days they called on the name of the creator, okay? They called on the I won't say the Lord, because we know Lord means Baal as well, which is also, Baal is the son of El. Where are we? Pre-Islamic. Oh, see, look at all these. There we go. Symbol, bull. Who else rides a bull? Osiris, Apis. Osiris and Apis is the bull, okay? Yeah, Baal is his son, okay? So this is what I'm saying, they're all connected. These are all interlinked, okay? Or to Jesus, Osiris, Ishtar, you've just all celebrated Ishtar. You know, with your Easter eggs and all this, Ishtar is also known as Venus. Do you know what I mean? Venus is a six-pointed star. Look, there's a six-pointed star. Now, does it make sense? Not Venus isn't a six-pointed star, sorry. Who's the six-pointed star? Ishtar. Eight-pointed star, right? So if you look, let's see. Inanna or Ishtar is most common symbol with the eight-pointed star, although the exact number of points sometimes vary. Six-pointed stars also occur frequently, but their symbolic meaning is unknown. Well, yeah, because you don't know. I'm going to tell you now. Six-pointed star, what it means, because we decoded the mark of the beast, didn't we? Which is as above, so below, okay? In your face. Just in your face, okay? And then you've got the Metatron's cube in the middle there, which is Kabbalism, okay? It's not a mystery if you don't know. The eight-pointed star, what's the eight-pointed star? See? Air, fire, water, earth, north, east, south, west, all the directions are balanced. Like, these are symbols, okay? These are all symbols, and they're all connected to the same deities. Look, goddess of love. Love backwards is evil. Okay, that's a pentagram. As above, flip it upside down, so below. Okay, this is all the same. Okay, here's the 3 in 1. Okay, these deities are all interlinked. Okay, they're all the same. They're all from the same. Now listen, the sons of the creator, yeah, and the giants, they were men of old, men of renown, heroes of old. These are the ones that would stand up to the wicked. So the epic of Gilgamesh is Ishtar, right? Ishtar, this bloody beast. Okay, this little savage beast that's come from Osiris, from Venus, whatever. She tries to seduce Gilgamesh. Where are we? She tries to seduce Gilgamesh and he turns her down and she can't believe it. But you know why? Because he was a proper dude, mate. He followed the creator and he asked him, because back in them they used to call on the name of Aten. Okay, it wasn't a mystery then. But after a few resets, yeah, and pushing the narrative a few generations, and a couple of library burns and a book burns and a few witch hunts and all that, yeah, and this knowledge is lost. And then you can just start printing your own books telling everyone it's a star, and every star you see, and there's millions like him, and that we're on a ball earth spinning around with water flying off, but it doesn't fly off because there's this magical force called gravity. But there's no such thing as gravity because it's a theory. They can't prove it. If you actually look, it's called density and buoyancy. If you drop an apple through air, the apple is more dense, therefore it travels through the less dense liquid, which is the liquid of oxygen and air, because what you're breathing is a liquid. But you see what I'm saying? There's an actual power in the earth, yeah. There's a power in the earth, and it ain't no mystery, but they've told you it's a fucking mystery. In fact, they don't even recognise the sun as anything, and they recognise all these dead gods over something that constantly lives, constantly breathes fire and life into everything every day, and yet they bumble around with these dead men, these gods of resurrection and all that. What do they think they're gonna get? Like, resurrection from what? Would they scared of dying, aren't they? What does it say? He who seeks to save his life will surely lose it, and he who loses it for my sake will surely gain life. Okay? Gilgamesh was calling on Aten for help, okay? Because this little beast is Ishtar, yeah? She was trying to fucking seduce him, okay? She was trying to seduce him. Because this is what it says, doesn't it? People don't defile themselves with women. Okay, in Anna, okay, Anna. You see that name quite a lot, don't you? In. Just a normal word, in English, an. In and an, okay? When you speak in English and these little words in Sumerian, these are names of deities, but they're written into our language, and every day we talk, we give credit to these beasts and we don't even know. That's how corrupt it is. Okay, that's how corrupt it is. But that's how I'm going to leave it anyway. So, Abraham and the Osiris connection, check that out. And until next time, just praise Aten, or he who dwells in his name is the rainbow. Okay, that's his name, is Iris. It's called anciently. I don't speak rainbow, I don't speak light frequencies, but that's his signature. Okay, that's his covenant, that's from him directly. Okay, and I'm just going to call him Aten because Aten is how I found him, and Akhenaten is Aten, Aton, atom, atoms, atoms. Okay, everything is made of atoms. Okay, it's right in your face. It literally is right in your face, because atoms are controlled by energy, frequency, vibration, protons, neutrons, all these things, okay? And all these things are birthed by the sun, okay? The sun controls every frequency, vibration you've ever known, okay? On every level. People just need to come together on a united understanding and be like, shit man, that is the dude, okay? Just that's the dude. There's no messing. You won't be messing when you start scorching the earth and everyone's like, one hot summer, everyone's dying, do you know what I mean? It's not even started yet. I mean, in ancient history, the rocks have been melted. Do you know what I mean? There's a great power in the heavens, and it just gets ignored, but one day, time's up, and it won't be ignored anymore, because the corruption on the earth will warrant him to step in, and when he does, every tongue shall tell.